Hello everyone, Drake94 here. Welcome back to the Luck Be a Landlord. Let's call it a win streak. We're starting a new one. Last time we didn't really go on with our previous win streak, but that's okay. As long as we can keep our win rate up a little bit, I am completely happy. I'm a little bit tired actually, right? There's a lot of things at work, and well, I've 2 weeks off right now, so that's planned. Working as a teacher has its advantages, so there's that. Wow, we are getting three-sided dice, so that's a 9-sided die, I guess. It's been a fun week, but also really tiring, so I don't know. Happy hour is good. Thank you, Bronze Arrow. We can definitely pick up a call here. We should be pretty far ahead at this point, so should be fine. Yeah, this gives 1, this spin. It's 13. Alright, let's see what happens. 14. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Matryoshka doll over the call. This is going to give us money very soon rather than in a long time, and it only becomes a 4-value symbol rather than a 6-value symbol, but it's definitely worth it. How far are we ahead or not? We need 18 every spin. We're not making that right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're not even close, so we can't go with the hustling capsule. That's sad. So we need the buffing capsule. Really want the hustling capsule, but that's just not realistic, and you gotta be realistic. Adoption papers could give us some 2-value symbols. Alternatively, Ricky the banana has a chance of giving us 3-value symbols at some point, and I don't think treasure map is great. Let's just go for this, where we pick up some sea animals and a skip. All right. The buffing capsule gave us $4. I think we need to pick up another 3-sided die. I don't want to because they drop off pretty quickly, but well, you need to do what you need to do. It's still early enough for a call, right? I think so. We have empty spots. There's a chance that we are going to regret this, but we'll see. This bronze arrow hasn't been doing all that well, but it's not hindering us too much. Yeah, it's always pointing at the thing that it really shouldn't be pointing at. So, I don't know. 20. Yeah, this is fine. So we need 26 every spin after this, but we also kind of don't because we have 50 in the bank. I think I want the lucky capsule over the 5-sided die. Checkered flag doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna pick Pizza the cat. It's gonna give us at least a single 2-value symbol, and there are ways to make that a lot better. Ruby is fine, that's a 3-value symbol. I'm happy with the jellyfish. I can remove them at any time that I want. Do we want a second cat? Sure, that's fine at this point. Now I'm really hoping for a black cat or a cow or whatever. None of these do anything. Only 6 more spins until we get our first diamond. It was 27 this spin, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're already there. We have 2 more spins, so we are doing very well. Third jellyfish. We have 22 symbols. Yeah, I guess we do that. 27. Yeah, alright. We are on our way there. Triple coins essence is not happening, so let's just go for the 4-leaf clover essence. We don't need to pick any of these up, and I don't think any of them are great. So let's just skip here. Egg carton is good. Yeah, in treasure map and red map, I think we've seen treasure map on every single one of these, right? I think so. So now we want eggs. We also still really want wine. Martini is fine as well, but well. Alright, we want 34 every spin. Let's keep a look on things. this was a bad spin, and that's 30. Alright. Yeah, none of those do anything. Alright. We might need to pick our calculator pretty soon, because 30, yeah, we are missing by a little bit every time. Alright, I calculated we need like 24 every spin, and we're making that, so we should not be worried about anything at this point. Yeah, well, we actually made 36 there. Beer's not good enough anymore, right? We would have wanted it earlier, but right now it's just not good enough. 38. Yeah, now we're getting the good numbers. Having a diamond helps. 38 again. We could pick up a target, but I don't think it really helps us, so let's not. 5 more spins until we get our second diamond. 34. Yeah, and we're very far ahead, very far on our way to 300, so that's great. And none of these do anything, so let's just skip. Fruit basket. I was really hoping for cleaning rag. The only thing that we have for the fruit basket is a cherry. We've skipped a few fruits. I think it's the best thing that we can do to just pick up the fruit basket and to see if we can get some more out of it. But because scalded currant doesn't do anything, brown pepper, I mean, it might do something, but not really. Alright, it's fine. 38. Hey, wine. That's going to be a 4 value symbol. How much do we really need? We need 44 every spin. Alright, we have 24 symbols. So we can remove the flower. I'm gonna remove the coin as well. I think it's time for that. 39. Lucky capsules, fine. Ooh, we had the diamond with the arrow, that's great. 47. There's a diver. Diver is so incredibly good here. He's going to eat most of our symbols, but that's fine. So we need replacements for those, and that's also great. Peach is a 3 value symbol. Yes, we want that. 39. We have 2 more spins. I'm gonna pick the egg over the coconut half. Right, we want to fill up the egg carton. 53, that's great. Yeah, we've already made it. We have 1 more spin to go, so yeah, we do this. Alright, our Matryoshka is now a 4 value symbol. We are over 375, so that puts us kind of a rent payment ahead, even though that one has kind of a small jump. Anthropology degree essence is very fun if it happens, but we are not in a position to do this. I'm gonna pick up the swapping device essence for later. And none of these do anything. I'm gonna pick up the mining pick just in case. I don't know, something could happen for that to be good. Right, we're losing our duds. We only have 21 symbols, and we have 2 that are just going to disappear pretty soon. I'm gonna reroll once. Crab, I guess. Could have picked a cat. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. 51. Ooh, I need to pick up the orange over the egg, but it's kind of a shame. But it's fine. 55. Yes, we're doing well. Let's pick up more oranges. We're still at a point where we are fine just filling our board up with nothing but 3 value symbols. At some point you want to do more stuff, but I mean, we have a diver that we're feeding. We have 2 diamonds, so the bronze arrow is helping sometimes. I think we're in a good spot. That was over 60. That's a great spot to be in. We're seeing a lot of bananas and banana peels, so maybe Ricky would have worked here. I don't know, it's difficult to say, right? I should probably have picked up I should definitely have picked up the light bulb. We have 2 diamonds and a ruby, yeah. We don't have that many symbols, so would have been fine. This is a guaranteed rare, and I don't think Magic Key does anything for us, so let's reroll for Amethyst. Is Amethyst even good? I would rather have a bear. We have 20 symbols. I'm gonna reroll. Mrs. Fruit, oh no. That might be bad for us. Right? Is it bad for us? I don't know. I think we can make this work. But we need to do some work here to make sure that we don't lose for not having enough symbols. 67. I'm still picking the orange over the peach. Right, pick more stuff. 68. Light bulb or cherry? I think light bulb is still good. Right, get me some rare fruit from the seed. None of these do anything, so... I mean, goldfish does something. Yeah, we're kind of light on symbols, so goldfish for the diver is actually decent here, I think. 61. Yeah, we're consistently getting good numbers, so for now, this is definitely working out. Yeah, and you know what? I mean, Mrs. Fruit is just such an endgame symbol that this is just what you want to do. So here we go. Now we are under 20 symbols. Could go for the banana. I'm just going for the item capsule. Lime pepper. Alright. Nice. Pufferfish. I would probably pick up the cat as well. Oh, we're getting such great numbers sometimes. I'm gonna pick up the telescope essence, not using it yet. There's a bear. Yeah, let's pick up the bear. It's a 2-value symbol right now. It's pretty easy to turn it into something better. I don't want the shattered mirror. Let's pick up quickly the wolf. Turn off the telescope. Exactly 20 symbols. That's not a lot. The arrow might hit the bear. Otherwise, I mean, there's a bunch of things that we kind of want. That's not what we want. Maybe picking up the item capsule was greedy. I don't know. $73. Yeah, we're doing so incredibly well. We also have 1 million removal tokens and our board just isn't full. Gambler is free. I mean, it's just 3, but that's still fine at this point. Alright, yeah, sure, eat everything. I don't care. Nice. Yeah, we've already made rent. We have 3 more spins to go. We are ahead. Yeah, it feels like we are pretty close to just getting there, right? Goodbye. 85, yes, that was a good one. Let's pick up a goldfish over a removal capsule. I think we have enough removal tokens for the rest of the run. Right, we only need 2 against the Landlord. There's a strawberry. Yeah, we want the strawberry. Ritual candle, jack-o'-lantern don't do anything, so I'm gonna pick up the purple pepper. We have all of these 3-sided dice that we kind of want to remove, but it might work. Maybe. I don't know. 72. Yeah, let's grab the light bulb again. Should be good. 64. Alright. This is a 12-value symbol. Oh, 13-value symbol right now. That's good. Buffing capsule should be good. Doesn't hit the pair, but well, a lot of things get hit. This should be an insane spin. 111. I mean, insane for this part of the run, right? I've seen better spins. Yeah, that was almost 100 as well. Let's just grab another light bulb then. We're going to get to the point before too long that light bulbs don't do anything anymore, but we are not there yet. Right now, a light bulb is often just going to be another diamond. Right? 75. Yes. Alright, we're making it to the Landlord. And now we need to make sure that we actually beat the Landlord. Because we're not there yet. But we're getting pretty close. Lucky Dice Essence, I mean, it's free money, so I think it's the only one of these that I want. There is a golden arrow. There was also a chef. I didn't really look at that. It doesn't feel like we were at the point where a chef would be better than a golden arrow, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It's actually an interesting one. I should have thought about it a little bit, probably. Alright, guaranteed rare. Let's reroll for something better. Well, that's a shame. That's fine. That's what the reroll tokens are for. $88. Are we picking up a coal? No, we're not. Alright, yeah, this one burned out very quickly, but that was expected. 80. Right. Could have picked up a dog for Quickly the Wolf, but I just don't think it does anything here, right? 140, that's pretty good. Jellyfish, I guess. How many symbols do we have? 24. 2 of them are going to go away soon, and another one. So we kind of have 21 symbols with 2 dots. Yeah, we don't get to remove stuff. At some point we want to remove some of these 3-sided dice, but maybe I could actually have picked up the coal at this point. Coal has such a high ceiling. Alright. 113. I mean, if we are consistently making over 100, then we are beating the Landlord. So we're not consistently making that, but we are getting pretty close. And maybe we're just going to win at this point. Would be fun, just to grab an early diver and an early Mrs. Fruit and to just win the run from there. Well, if I'm picking up a second ruby, then I might as well roll both of them. Alright. Farmer works with our thingy. I'm just grabbing the red pepper. 23 symbols. I think it's time to start removing the 3-sided dice. Ooh, this is going to be a very good spin. Yeah, that was a very good spin. Alright, well, the farmer should buff the pear at some point. $79. That's okay. The pear isn't really getting all that buffed at this point, but we'll see. I'm saving both the swapping device essence and the and the telescope essence for the Landlord fight. Second golden arrow. That should be good. Guess we pick up Chemical 7. $99. Buffing capsule. I'm just going to activate the telescope essence for just this spin. Right, I mean, when you get a buffing capsule, you should just do that, I think, at this point in the run. Just puts us so far ahead. Goldfish? We can just turn it off after that. Yep. Item capsule? I don't know. So now we can't really do egg stuff anymore, but that's fine. We have over 1,000 in reserve. I think that means that we just win the run at this point. None of these do anything. Silver arrow? Maybe, I don't know. Lucky cat? Sure, whatever. I should probably have removed something. Right, let's swap these. Yep, whenever we can multiply our pair, we are happy. Turtle should be good. Next spin. Diamond gives less, Landlord adds a dud, Monkey gives less. None of those really matter. We have 27 symbols. I'm just removing all of these. And now, 1, 2 things getting removed. Yeah, I think that means that we don't want to remove more stuff at this point. We are doing this? I don't know. That was probably not optimal, but it's fine. Cherry. No Mrs. Fruit. I'm not swapping this spin. Yeah, we get 109 without the swap, so that's fine. Don't want the turtle. Let's just grab a reroll capsule, and yes, this is what we want. Swapping the pair with the diver, in which the pair ends up next to the farmer. That's the best thing we can do. Pirate is too late, buddy. Turtle, no. Cannot enable disable items. Dwarf gives less, rerolling costs more. We just spent all of our reroll tokens. I am completely fine here. I guess we do this. Alright, so yeah, this pair should win the run on its own at this point anyway. 5-sided die gives less, coin and egg cannot be destroyed or removed. We didn't have any of those anyway. And we can swap the pair with the diver again, ending up next to each other. Yes. 4 more spins until we need to pay 1,000. Directly above or below, not adjacent. Less likely to find rares. 3-sided dice are worse. That is completely fine. Ooh, yes. The pair gets doubled twice. We haven't had many of those spins. We get a Hex of Destruction, Purple Pepper, removing costs more, Guillotine, symbols take more money, and Bartender cannot give us any drinks anymore. We can remove one more symbol if we want. I could actually remove the bronze arrow. I think we have too many arrows. Let's swap. Let's not swap. Boink. Can we win? Can we finish this in one spin? Probably not, but let's try. Nope. If the golden arrow had hit the pair, then we would have won this spin, but right now, well, we did. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have these runs where you pick up a diver and a Mrs. Fruit and then you win. We had these early diamonds, we had the early Matrushka, that really sustained us for a while. At some point we got a golden arrow. The 2 value cats didn't really do anything, but they didn't really need to. we just kept very good pace with the game. And yeah, that's it. Right, let's actually look at our score. So that's 133 out of 240. That's 55.4% win rate. Very nice. And if we win 7 more, then we will have won 500 games, which is one of the final achievements that we need. So a lot of the achievements are Guillotine Essence achievements. Well, I'm gonna do those at some point, but I'm not in a hurry. Anyway, this was a great run. Yeah, if you can get away with picking up goals early, you kind of need to be a little bit ahead for that. And we picked up so many 3-sided dice early that it worked out. And then we picked up like 3 jellyfish, and then we got a diver. So sometimes you just need these runs where things just work out. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's hope that this becomes a new win streak, or otherwise just something that keeps our win rate high. And most importantly, let's hope that we continue to have a lot of fun in this game. I will see you next time. Goodbye.